We're going to space.
Whole hullabaloo about you, man, and this mess you got going.
I would take an axe to a couple people's heads. I mean, I would go barbarian.
To a couple robots?
No, to maybe
really...
like a town, like Oblivion style.
Whoa, no, you just...
Sir, we're talking about robots.
Scabies is a that's also a staple of white culture.
Y'all some nasty niggas, bro.
Is that white culture?
I believe
y'all can
scabies,
keep that shit.
Dirty.
But the black people, they smoke the weed and they get too relaxed.
I'm not getting taken down by no British cops.
Is this true, Don Juice? Is this true? You know the foreign affairs. Is this true?
It's propaganda. Just saying.
Hello, friends, fiends, everybody in between. We are here again with another fresh episode of the FiendCast. That is the official Fiend Fix podcast. we're here in a new year, new us.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's me, your host as usual, AJ.
Per usual.
Yeah. It's interesting year, new me. You know, like same me. I'm the same.
Got
We
abs
got
now.
same doggos.
Same dogs.
Different problems.
And it's been a fun time. We've got two men in the house who are now 29. The magic number. And this is also the 29th episode. And it's in 2019, which is just 29 with a 0 and a 1 in between.
Oh, it's getting crispy up in here.
Yeah. It's
Numerology.
Wow.
spooky.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Spooky skeletons.
So
Spooky spook.
So to my left here, we got the man of the week, I guess. Your B-Day was a couple days ago. We got Big Boss here. How's it going?
It's going pretty good.
It was your birthday a few days ago?
It was my birthday.
Just kidding.
It was. Had all the treats, all the sushi, all the calamari.
Ooh.
There's like this ice cream with like this deep fried shit. It kind of tasted like pancake.
You said it tastes like, I don't feel like it tastes like a pancake. I feel like it
the
tastes
dough
more
kinda tastes like a pancake.
like a funnel cake than a pancake.
Maybe a little bit. Parts of that shit tastes like a pancake.
Got all kinds of treats.
All
Yeah.
treats.
All the deliciousness.
Oh, and they took a Polaroid picture of us.
What?
Oh.
Look at them going old school.
You just got my smirk
Oh no.
on a Polaroid in a sushi restaurant. Which is
That's a sign of danger.
That's Drake, man.
and I'm about to hit up Busch Gardens this weekend.
Busch Gardens.
Busch Gardens about to be in
Gardens.
there. Hit all the roller coasters. All of them. All of them.
Even Shikra?
Yes.
Or you fucking 90-degree
Ain't
drop?
that bad. It's not that bad.
Oh no.
It's overhyped in all honesty.
No.
Right, to directly across of me, I got from me. I can't speak.
It's okay. I can't either.
I got the man who hasn't been here in a while.
I have not. Been working pretty late.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot what I was going to call you.
It's Young Raditz. Don't
Young
forget about
Raditz. That's it. Yeah,
Hottest,
we got
hottest rapper out of Chicago.
we got Young Raditz over here.
Got them blast.
Wow.
AKA Brad B saying like,
I am also Brad Child. Don't forget about that.
yeah, Brad Child,
Sweet Brad Child.
sweet Brad Child of mine.
Deep South song, man. Everybody loves it. Leonard Skinner performs it.
Sweet Child of Mine. That's a Guns N' Roses. Yeah, with Axl Rose.
Fuck it up, bro.
Slash. Slash is black.
That
Part
is.
black. Part black.
It's Lenny Kravitz him.
Yeah,
face.
he's Lenny
Hey,
Kravitz.
whoa. Let's not be blasphemous with this shit. We ain't got to bring Lenny Kravitz trash ass.
Lenny Kravitz is also Canadian.
You don't need to see.
He is?
Just leave him
I
out,
think so.
bro. We don't got to talk about him,
I
bro.
might be wrong.
We don't got to talk about Lenny.
I don't remember that.
We don't need to talk about Lenny. We don't need to do it. He's
Come on.
trash.
Let's talk about Lenny.
This fake ass Jimi Hendrix. There you go. We talked about him. Everything he did, you seen years ago with Jimi Hendrix. There you go. His whole man
I
career
didn't know
is
he
based
did
on
that much.
on falsitude. That's
Okay.
no, bro. You can't trust that man.
I didn't know you didn't like Lenny Kravitz that
Trash,
hard.
bro.
American Woman didn't do it for you?
Nah,
Not at all.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't. Well, when I was legit, I liked it. I'm not gonna lie. When I was legit, I liked
You
it.
just tolerated it because it was a good
No, you know,
song that he was singing.
when you're legit, you know, there's a lot of shit that you listen to, and you're like, damn, this shit tight. Then you get older, and you're like, you know what?
Like
There's
Eminem.
several songs
How the
like
fuck
that.
can I listen to this shit?
Okay.
Like
Grandpa?
Eminem.
I
Grandpa?
will say there's some Eminem songs, a lot of Eminem songs
Like,
that I
man.
still like, but I'm not, going out of my way.
Yeah.
Like,
I never got into him. I know it's
What an insult. I'll shoot you in the face. That's so insulting. I never got into
I never got into it.
him. God damn.
Eminem is arguably one of the best rappers of this generation.
I disagree.
For sure.
I'd say he was creative.
But you were never into him. You have no say.
Yeah.
You
no.
don't. Exactly. Big,
Well, no, I've
like,
listened
But-
to him. I've listened to plenty. It's just I
You're pissing the
never
dogs
really
off
cared
with
for it.
your hate speech.
I really never cared for it that much.
They're not here for it.
So and then directly to my right we got the Zav, the space boy, the dandy.
Yeah. Mhm. That's me.
I guess she's very upset about my comments on Eminem.
I'm triggered.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no.
I don't think he was ever good. So
Whoa, you don't have to say all that now.
No, I said it.
Okay, so who do you think was ever good? Like, what do you mean? He
What do
was
you-
never good.
What do you mean? What kind of question is that?
It's
You know,
the
we're
question that I
judging Eminem
asked.
now. Well, you got your people. You got
Like,
like you got your Tupacs and whatnot.
your Tupacs.
Your 2-packs and
Oh, no.
your little pumps.
Whoa, pump! Okay, we're moving on. Like, there's nothing else.
So
2 packs of
Skirt.
pump.
So this is the first episode of the new year.
Ooh.
That's what the 0 and the 1 in between the 29 stands for. It's the first episode of this new glorious year. I had a good time for my New Year's. You guys do anything special?
I was grilling.
Yeah.
Grilling and
It's
chilling.
okay.
Grilling and chilling.
I was getting grilled by my customers all night. I was actually at work. It was, I couldn't leave. So, pretty much
Even while, like, it turned New Year's?
Yes. Like, I don't get off till 2:30 in the morning. So, I was at work that whole night.
Ew!
Yeah. I was...
Why were people even calling?
Mind you, nobody under the age of 45 was calling us.
I bet you.
Because it was just everybody's mother and or grandmother, grandpa.
Yeah.
I was just like,
They had shit else to do.
y'all in Cali, like, go to bed. It's 9. Leave me alone.
Well, I was watching the live CNN thing
Here we go.
from a hotel room I was in, and first of all, you guys have you listeners have probably all seen that little clip of Anderson Cooper trying to take a shot. It's sad. He says he doesn't drink, so that's that's good. But
He says.
For the kids looking up to him to save face.
He says.
He made a very disgusted face when he took that shot.
he did not like the liquor, so
he's
can
like,
you really
he kind of did
blame
one of
him?
those.
So during this cast, Randy K, who I guess works for CNN,
Randy K.
she was in St. Thomas, and we all watched this video. It's rather hilarious. She was shit faced.
She was out there, boy.
She was quite inebriated.
She comes off of a yacht with a dog
With a stolen.
named Versace.
Don't forget.
Versace the dog. We don't know if that's the dog name.
Hey, she emancipated the dog, rather.
And she was going to hold this dog for a hostage of, if I remember correctly, she first said $1 billion.
It was.
And then she switched it to like
6 million.
Yeah,
Million.
The second time you played it, it sounded like 60 million.
She was
60
Maybe it was
trillion.
60.
It sounded like
dollars.
60.
But it dropped a million.
Yeah.
So, in between the price fluctuation, she was talking about the bong they had. It was, I'm assuming she said a bong in Denver, so I don't know what they were talking about exactly.
Oh,
I don't know what she was referencing, but Anderson Cooper was supposed to remember it, and
When you
so
took
she
that
does a champagne bong, like a beer bong, a funnel hooked to a
Snorkel.
to a snorkel.
They were deep diving.
Yep.
They're deep diving.
It's too much.
They're deep diving.
Did you get already telling she was pretty smacked before she even did that shit?
She would have been willing to shoot cocaine in the eyeballs.
She was juiced up.
She really wanted to get on her knees
in front of the man.
Should I do it?
She's 50 years old. I'm sorry, she's 51 years old.
Getting her life.
And her net worth is $4 million.
What that means? That she having fun. She like, listen, this is New Year's. I'm out this bitch.
Yep.
Lit.
We in here.
I'm about to do these fucking shotguns and goddamn champagne.
She's trying to fuck.
Like,
Doing
we
hood rat
about to
shit
get-
with her
like,
friends.
we getting down.
She really, really wanted to get on her knees for the one guy.
Kids drop it low for me, mama. You know.
So she was like, check this out. Bam.
So look what I can do.
My knees don't give out.
Her annual salary is around $400,000.
You know what I'm saying? The money don't change what you do, bro.
So, and the whole time that she's like, the first time she had a crew member do the champagne bong first, and Anderson Cooper's like, "Oh, that is not a good idea."
No, stop it.
And then she does it, and the producer guy, Andy Cohen, who's co-hosting with Anderson Cooper's like, "I'm calling your agent." And she's like, "Call my agent."
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Off the rails.
She was ready.
I don't think she was. I think that's.
I
just
think
something
she
you
was
would say.
very drunk, and then Cooper again said that's really was not a good idea, and she gets up from her kneed position and is like, "Oh, it was a fantastic idea. Where's my dog?"
Need that dog.
So this goes to show.
You gonna get lit no matter how much money you make.
Oh, I guess I didn't even
Party
realize
don't
this.
stop.
I just pulled up her bio so I could see how much she's worth. But I guess last year, she was, instead of being in St. Thomas, she was in Denver with a bus full of weed enthusiasts.
That's how
Oh,
she
okay.
brought up
Sounds
the
about
ball.
right.
Yeah.
She showed off a gas mask with a bong attached to it and explained to the same host, Cohen and Cooper, how it worked. She didn't inhale.
Okay.
Later handed it off to a reveler who proceeded to take a pretty big hit from the mask as she lit the bowl.
She took a hit off camera.
Yeah.
She also decided not to smoke
sure.
the joints
Get it in
handed
now.
to her, though it was clear there was ample weed for everyone else.
Ample.
So
She definitely smoked.
She living.
yeah.
She getting it.
Imagine her in the club throwing her $400,000 a year away.
Let's do
She
it.
seems lit.
She's having
Get her-
a good
let's get
time.
her-
She's like, thank you.
She was having a pretty good time.
She's saying thank you.
So
Champ.
new year, new moon.
New moons. New
Blue
ass.
moons.
So China.
Okay.
They in early December they launched the Chang'e 4 mission.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know how to pronounce these things, but this is
Chang'e
how it's
4? Clean it
pronounced.
up.
This is how it's phonetically spelled: Chang apostrophe E 4 mission, and it's to go to the far side of the moon.
Oh, yeah,
the dark side
Wait,
of the
can
moon.
I just interject real quick? So, just real quick. My mom had a car, green Camry, and the license plate was supposed to be, because she had this thing she wanted to do, was like called Change for You, but how she put it on the license plate, it was Chang for You, like.
I don't know.
like a Chinese prostitute.
Like
So
an
when
escort
I
service.
got the car and that was the license plate, people would ask me all the fucking time, "What does Chang for You mean?" Like, what? Do
You know
I
what
was
it
like,
means.
no, it's supposed to be change, but she couldn't put the E, which I think she should have left out the A and put like
Chinch.
NGE.
That would
instead
have
of-
worked. Yeah, Change.
Chinch for
There's
you.
nothing else that can really be.
Yeah, but no, she did. She
Unless
did
you're from,
Chang
Germany.
So
for you.
So the Chinese landed on the far side, dark side, whatever you want to call it. It's not actually dark. You know,
Yes, it revolves.
like
Doesn't make any sense.
But
Yeah.
they land on the other side of the moon.
right.
So it only counts at night then.
Well, don't we like never see that side ever?
I mean,
Because
if
of the rate that I think we.
it like skips by or it gets
No, I
Behind
think
him.
like at the rate that we rotate,
we
we
miss
constantly see the same side of the moon.
it.
I'm not sure if that's
So the-
true. This
so
is
the
AJ
frames-
Facts here.
They got it on a loop.
Yeah, this is complete AJ Facts here. I'm not sure if that's true, but that's something I know that I've heard. So they released this rover. And there's a lot of conspiracy theories that there were like there's already American lunar bases, and like I am just waiting for them to find like the pillars and the aliens and shit, but they're not gonna report it. But what this really made me think of was nowadays they send like rovers because we have the technology. Back in the early days, they had to send like animals or volunteer people.
Yeah.
Volunteer
people.
With that row.
Death row.
I saw this documentary on conspiracies and like different it's like a docu-series.
Yeah.
And one of them's the moon landing, and it was something I didn't know about. It wasn't involved directly in the moon landing, but it was with space
testing phase.
And I guess Russia possibly left some motherfuckers out there.
That sounds plausible.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying.
I mean, it sounds plausible in general that there's people left up there.
They just left them up there.
No, for real.
No,
Like, it seems quite plausible that people got left.
Like, how you getting back?
Like,
How you getting back? You ran out of gas? Who playing into this
You
gas?
finna put it together up there?
We got fossil fuels. What we doing?
At that point, yeah, man.
So I get what I read of it.
R.I.P.
Or what I watched of it
Nah.
was this guy in like I think it was France or something like that.
France pants.
Maybe somewhere a little closer, but he was like a radio enthusiast, and that was back before they encrypted the channels, super well. So he has these recordings, and in Russian, it's like, so I'm not coming back, and then like somebody like suffocating sounding like later on, not like immediately afterwards.
Yeah,
It's not like, so I'm not coming
damn
back.
cartoon.
No, it's like a long ass recording.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so
That's whack, man. My ghost got to come back and run fade with everybody.
That would suck, but I think the Chinese would do it, and because of that, and they've never said that was real. I think that if something goes wrong with this rover, you're never going to hear about it from the Chinese. You're not going to it came back a success.
Like, why would you tell people that?
Yeah,
they
exactly.
Come back?
That ain't none of their
we've
business.
had things that don't come back.
Sure, but I mean, if you like trying to make like a flex or something,
Yeah,
you're not gonna.
They made it back safely.
Bring up the fact that you fucked up. Like, oh damn, we lost like 4 or 5 people that time, but we're not gonna say nothing about. Let's tell
Keep
everybody
building.
that. Nah, you gonna keep that shit secret. You ain't gonna talk about that shit.
Okay, so I guess the big problem with landing on the far side of the moon is that what they use for communication is like more of like line of sight. So China had to put a relay satellite in orbit around the moon, and
Big flex.
it's been like mapped before, but this is the first time any spacecraft has touched down on the far side.
Wasn't that a Transformers movie? I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Dark
Yeah,
Side
it
of
was.
the
I
Moon.
didn't want to bring it
It was
up, but
very,
I did.
very tragic.
yeah, asshole.
There's also a movie that's it's like Nazis from outer space or something. And the Nazis went and started living on the far side of the moon
No,
and came back. It's a very
I
low
know,
budget film.
Yeah, I know. I think I've seen it or like the cover for it, but
Yeah, it's a real thing.
always keeping it mainstream.
Yeah,
Like the Amanda Stenberg movie. I don't know if y'all seen the cover.
Amengalo.
Yeah.
What?
The girl.
Her name is Amanda Stemmelberg.
There we go.
Oh.
Galloping. Nah, Amanda Stenberg. I think there's like a movie where she falls in love with like a Nazi boy or something like that.
happens.
Yeah.
She
And somebody was like, isn't this
she
like the
like
archetype for
light
all her movies? Yeah, that girl. It was like, these are like all her movies.
She probably has a Nazi fetish.
She's one of the millennial light skins of
the
like.
millennial lights.
Okay.
The one that
We've
played
seen her.
I know
Rue.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Whoa. So, in snitch news,
Who's snitching?
Oops, who you
Who
snitching on?
telling?
Who telling?
El Chapo's
Oh
trial.
yeah, that boy told.
The son of the head of the Sinaloa cartel. I don't.
Sinaloa?
No, I don't think that's not how Spanish is pronounced.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Why'd you do that?
But he completely fucking turned on his family and his organization. Vicente Zambada Niebla.
Here you go. Fucking it up too.
That's awful.
It's
Africa
terrible.
Bambaatas down there.
He came
African
through.
football?
He came through hard. So it's the trial for El Chapo. I can't pronounce his
El
name.
Trapaguro?
Yaqueen fucking Guzman.
Yas Queen?
Yes, queen.
Yas Queen. So,
God.
yeah, he's El Chapo. So, like, back... Damn, I should have had notes brought up. But a little while ago when the trial first started, his trial first started, he got picked up on some lists. It was revealed that he was a DEA spy, but it was privately revealed at that time. El Chapo's going to court, and they call in this man who knows all the inner workings because not only was he the son, he was next to take over. And he spilled it all. He spilled how there was an army general who worked as an official in the Mexican Defense Department. He earned a monthly pay of $50,000 from the cartel. There was a guy that he said his father bribed, who was a military officer who served for the old president. He kind of just sold everybody out, and
He was like, watch this, new year, new me. Watch this, fuck it.
Everybody's going
Fuck
down.
'em.
And I guess
No, he did.
the whole testimony was super hyped. Like, he was, like, just very amped up, like, telling him everything, just spilling his fucking guts out. And when he
Rat
first
guy.
walked in, he smirked at El Chapo. So,
I
like,
feel like that's not what you wanted.
he came in and he's like, I'm about to tell on you. So,
I'm about to tell Papa.
oh no, that's like, you know, his uncle. His dad's fucking, nobody knows where his dad is.
We know where his dad is. We seen Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
But you know, he's been all through the ranks, and my question is, for a lifetime criminal from that kind of organization, what kind of deal do they have to give you that you say you're gonna smirk at one of the deadliest drug lords
he
in the
probably got
world?
immunity.
Yeah.
Or, I
He
mean,
needs more
also,
than immunity to live.
But
on
I
a
mean,
personal, maybe he didn't give a fuck. Is
he,
that
he
not-
probably didn't give a fuck. He
Is
probably
that
got-
not, you know, an option?
Yeah.
Maybe he was just like, man, fuck this. Like,
Can't
we
go on
all
forever.
fuck anyway.
go on
Like,
forever.
what you gonna do?
Take him.
I'm either going to jail or gonna die. So
I mean,
Yeah,
he
he
might
probably give-
still end up
He
dead.
could not give a fuck. That-
either way,
he
you're
was not
going to
giving a
jail or
fuck.
gonna die.
Yeah.
So it's like, fuck it.
Well, you know, I don't like snitches, so I can't say I respect his decisions. But
Ain't that some shit though? Your own
That-
people
your
get you.
own son.
Your own people get you. bro.
Nephew, I think.
well, no, he's talking about his dad too.
Oh.
You know, his dad's just on the run. His dad's not getting, you know,
Oh,
testified against in
yeah.
court right now, but he's telling on his dad too.
This is true.
A
Damn.
snitch is a snitch.
I mean, but then again, it's like, you know, you got to take in consideration how he might have felt. Like,
My dad left.
I mean, maybe he never wanted to be a part of this shit in the first place, but this was his life, you know, and he's just over it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like there's a problem, like, with him, I guess, quote unquote, snitching, but, like, on one hand, I would say people, I don't know, it's a case by case thing. It's a case by case, but I don't blame him for, you know.
Well, one of the first questions the prosecution asked him was, "What does your dad do for a living?" He answered, "My dad is the Sinaloa cartel's leader."
Oh.
That's it.
He doesn't have no time. He don't have no time. He's
Gotta
not going to
go.
beat around the bush. He's like,
Like, I ain't
That's it.
entertaining the bullshit.
he's
This
like,
go to-
this is what it is.
Let's
That's
go
how
to
he gets the
Vegas
money.
one last time.
Let's go to Vegas one last time. So, here in Florida, there's a student who is
What a terrible transition.
being accused.
that wasn't even a transition.
There was
with
no
that one.
transition there at all.
Exactly.
The
So
venom.
that's why it was
Yeah,
bad.
no, it just-
because
venom.
it didn't
You
exist.
just said fuck. That's why the
There's-
dog started whining. They're like,
There's
where's
no
the
segue.
transition?
There was no segue for that. I had no segue prepared for
You
that.
got to try harder.
Well, I'm sorry. Well, Camilla Campbell
What a name.
claims that
All these C's.
CC.
she has been wrongly accused of cheating in her SAT tests. So, I guess the first time she took the test,
What?
she scored
They still make
900.
people do that?
Yeah, they do, unfortunately.
Yes. She scored 900 when she took it back in March of 2018.
Okay.
She tried it again back in. It doesn't have the date here, but I know it was either September or October. And she got a 1230. So
Okay.
it was refused, and it was called invalid, and they sent her a letter saying that their concerns are based on substantial agreement between her answers and one or more scored sections of the test and those of other test takers. So essentially, they're saying that there was cheating involved. There's some sort of plagiarism. But her lawyer is saying that they're not verifying the results because her score improved too high. And that they are trying to assassinate her character. Mm-hmm. So my whole thing, her family says they got tutoring and all that, and my thing about it is like she didn't. They're coming at it in a very harsh way because like if hers are the same as somebody else's, that doesn't necessarily mean they're accusing her of cheating. Mm-hmm. Like, somebody else could have cheated off of her,
Or it could be happy coincidence or unfortunate coincidence, whatever you want to call it. But like, either way, like honestly, like who fucking cares, bro? Like
colleges.
Okay, they say they care, but like, do they really?
Nah.
It's probably about that tuition.
I mean, you need more than 900 definitely to get into any college.
Yeah, I mean, I've been done with that shit for like at least 6 years now. So, and I don't remember what I did, but I know it was pretty good. And if someone accused me of cheating, though, I guess like in that situation, I would be very like. Is she allowed to retake it at all?
It doesn't. I'm not sure she's trying. I think she's just trying to fight the fact that it got denied. Mm-hmm. So,
So she got to take it once and then again.
Yeah, she's taken it twice so far.
Okay.
So I don't know.
I mean, why is it hard to believe that if you took it a second time that you would improve?
Yeah.
Like, isn't that the fucking goal?
Well, that's not what it is.
That is goal.
Her lawyer is trying to say that that's the reason that they did it is because it improved so high. Mm-hmm. But they're saying that no, it's because the answers are very, very close to one or more other test takers.
So maybe they had a fucking study group. I don't know.
Like, what the fuck?
I mean,
Invalid.
like a lot of people think quite similarly, but I mean, then again, on one hand, maybe this has never happened, so they like have a reason to be a little suspicious of it because they've never seen where
one or
multiple
two
people
is fine,
have
but once three get thugh.
similar answers.
A 900 on the SAT just sounds like somebody who didn't care when they took it that first time. Like that's pretty low.
Yeah, she could have some stuff going on at home.
Yeah.
Who knows what could have happened in between that time?
I want to give this girl the benefit of the doubt. I don't think that she was necessarily in the wrong, but I mean, they should just like let her retake it at that point. Like,
Yeah, at the end of it, like I don't think it should be an ordeal where there's lawyers involved. Like, just fucking retake it or
just take her damn test.
It's just not that deep.
Yeah or nay?
It
but
really
they're gonna
isn't.
make it that deep because they
It's
can.
Oh.
They just want. I mean, yeah. At the end of the day, it shouldn't even be as overblown as it is. But
News.
news.
and that's the way the news goes.
Oh wait, can I just say real quick? Speaking of people like overblowing things, I'm just gonna mention this about one of my coworkers. Because I'm gonna listen to this.
Okay.
So the other day though, like she wasn't at work on the day after New Year's because apparently she had fallen.
Oh, okay.
So then she came in yesterday and was like, and I asked her, I was like, oh, how are you? Like, are you okay? And apparently she fell at the store.
Oh,
This is new.
Yeah. And so then today she wasn't at work again. And I asked like one of our supervisors about it. And she was like, yeah, she, I guess, tried to get an appointment, or she had a doctor's appointment already, but her lawyer or the people she's filing a claim with said that she needs to see one of their doctors because she's like going to sue Walmart for the fact that she fell
What?
in the Walmart because she was walking and parked her cart somewhere and went down the aisle and I guess slipped on some water and fell on her hip. But there were no signs anywhere. I was like, but then again, what if that was like another customer who spilled something? Like, is that still Walmart's fault?
Like, was there anybody else?
Like, how do you?
Yes.
Technically, yes.
You can always sue
They're
somebody.
supposed to clean it up. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, maybe someone was being negligent in some way, but I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't even go that far. I just think, like, technically, yeah. I don't think nobody was necessarily even being negligent. You know,
I
if
mean,
somebody fucking
well,
spills a soda.
technically, then that is negligence if you didn't clean it up or
If you
put a
don't know,
sign.
I mean, you know, if it just happened, you know, somebody right in front of her could have just spilled a cup, and she slipped on that, and that would still be Walmart's fault, not the person who spilled
And you
the
also
cup.
got people who go around looking for shit like that so they can see.
Yeah.
Call 411 pain.
No, so it's
I
like
was
the
saying,
fact
I
that
feel like she did. I
fact
feel
that
like
she-
she 100% called
Yeah,
for
she
it.
it probably wasn't even like a slip if she did slip. She
No,
probably
I can
slightly
see
did
her
a little,
falling.
Charlie Brown.
I'm saying it's like she played into the fall.
Yeah. Oh, you know, I'm going to go ahead and fall
Yeah.
because then I can sue these
That's
bitches.
it.
Whoa!
Death drop.
You just,
Because, you know,
you just doing all this extra shit. Yeah.
Give her
I
money.
think I know which one you're talking about too. Without even saying name.
yeah, exactly. So, I mean,
She- I
I'm
feel like
kind of
she-
interested to see how
I
this
feel like
plays
she's been
out.
yelling shit about HR before.
She was
Who
yelling
doesn't,
shit
though?
about HR. She was there for like 2 weeks and she was
That's how
like,
you-
HR.
That's how you get fired.
That is how HR will fire you. HR doesn't like being played with in any place. They sign you checks.
Yeah, no. She actually also complained because so they'll order stuff for us like from Staples, like, you know, if you need like a desk organizer or something, whatever, office supplies. But she was complaining to me that they hadn't like approved her things that she was asking for. And then she told me there was like a back pillow and like a desk lamp.
Those not office supplies.
What? You
Office
matter.
supplies.
Thought supplies.
She's like, those are office supplies. What you mean?
You matter to this
Like, nah,
company.
dude,
Here's a
like-
stapler.
Yeah, that's what they'll buy. They'll buy you stapler, like freaking filing things,
Keep
but
it.
they're not gonna buy you a pillow now.
They get you erasers.
So
Stuff to do
We
more
don't
work.
use pencils.
I mean, but
You know what we should get? Oh, I'm gonna ask her next time if we could get those pens with the erasers. I don't remember those.
yeah, but like those were low quality.
They were bad,
Low
but
quality
I still
pens.
liked the idea.
nah, there's high quality ones with erasers now.
Really?
They're
Yeah.
like $15.
Oh,
I'm gonna ask for one.
Too much for you? You don't want to try it?
yeah, no.
No, that's so nifty. I remember I thought those were so cool.
Yes. That blue shit gets on your hand.
Yeah.
So speaking of someone who needs things erased, R. Kelly. R. Kelly is threatening to
What does he need
sue.
erased?
Huh?
What is it?
He's threatening to sue Lifetime if it doesn't pull the plug on airing its documentary that paints him as a sex-crazed and abusive cult leader. It's called Surviving R. Kelly.
Oh,
The fact that that shit's a show on Lifetime.
Wait, I thought it
should
was on
be-
BET.
It's probably some joint shit to tell you the truth between those two.
It's
if it
very
doesn't.
easily
like-
So I'm
could
just-
be.
So I don't
Yeah,
know about that.
I got you.
So I don't know anything about that, but I know.
According to TMZ, it's Lifetime, and TMZ is very, very credible,
No,
which is
I-
sad.
So it's on. But the fact that this is a show on Lifetime should be red flags anyway.
Yeah.
So I guess it's got the quote
Got the black
survivors, alleged survivors, speaking out, and
Is this throughout his career or like? From,
I mean, we've gone over this. I'm pretty sure he's been doing this for years, allegedly.
yeah.
He's allegedly been culting for years. So his lawyer,
allegedly. But in his song where he admits all these things, he said he not a cult leader.
yeah.
He said.
Nor are they, like brainwashed or can't eat or can't do
Yeah,
whatever.
that song was. Everybody needs to listen to that song.
Really?
Everybody.
Really?
Really?
They
I
can't
could
leave. Really?
Yeah, fucking think about it.
That shit sounds silly.
It does. So that's why the fact that we know R. Kelly. Not even denying the fact that R. Kelly was in fact, peeing on people. He was doing that.
Yeah.
He was literally pissing on
Nobody's
underage
denying
girls.
that.
But people volunteer for that.
But that's the key.
And
That
right
is
well,
a
there.
fact.
in this, people volunteer for it too.
Yeah.
Is the thing, and the people who got talked out of it or whatever, they're the ones who are saying, because he's even admitted he does have multiple young girls or whatever he said exactly. His I'm paraphrasing here. He likes his women young
Yeah,
and
he likes to have multiple.
Yeah. So like if you gonna try to get R. Kelly,
M&Ms.
it's like if you gonna try to get R. Kelly, you gotta get him from like the right angle. Be like, you know what, he like doing weird shit with young girls. You know what I'm saying?
Is he low key a little predatory? Yes.
Yeah.
But if you gonna sit here and say this man had a fucking sex cult,
that's doing too much.
And now you literally got a Lifetime show off this shit.
You lose credibility when you make a Lifetime show of any kind.
Yeah, but like, what's going on?
Bad Girls Club.
That was Oxygen.
Same thing. They're the same
No,
fucking. They're the same thing.
It was more for the more happening woman.
Jennifer Lopez on all the Lifetime movies.
Was she on
Was she on Lifetime?
I feel like she was. Yeah.
I don't think she was.
I feel like she was at least in movies that were later put onto Lifetime.
Probably.
Because it wouldn't be accepted
I
on
can see
anything
that.
else.
But they don't
But
count
no.
as being the Lifetime movie.
How many times have you seen Made on Man?
You know who was in Lifetime movies?
Oh,
Hayden
Lifetime.
I've never seen
Hayden Panettiere.
Hayden Panettiere is in a lot of those things. She is. And one of those Panda Bakers, I feel like.
Yes.
Yes.
Danielle or Kay.
Yes.
One of them.
4K?
So,
No.
I guess this 6-part documentary will feature
That's right.
people
It is 6
from
parts. Bless
Kelly's inner circle
It's
coming
like a
forward
month
with
long.
new allegations.
I don't know if it's every week though.
New allegations that R. Kelly
Updating
has sexually,
the lore.
mentally, and physically abused women. They are retconning the lore. And R. Kelly is he's saying that the subjects made false allegations to become famous.
I believe that. I mean, people do all kinds of shit just for a little 15 minutes. So.
And he says that he has 2 audio recordings, 5 minutes in duration, that show Lifetime knew, quote, some of the girls are lying, but that the budget was too high to turn back now. Now, that is an incredible statement.
Lifetime does sketchy shit all the time, so I believe it.
Yeah, that
Because
sounds right.
That whole Aaliyah shit, that shit was, that whole movie wasn't supposed to come out at all.
That's right, because our family was like,
Yeah, they're like, no, don't put this out. And they were like, fuck it, we gonna still put this out.
We're going to put this out.
Run that
We're
bitch.
finna put it out. We're doing it.
You know what I'm saying? And they had that fucking Full House documentary.
They did?
With the fact that they blatantly just pushed the fact that it was the unauthorized. The
That's an
unauthorized
angle.
telling.
This
of
isn't
family.
authorized.
That is actually an
Oh,
angle.
Full
Yeah.
House.
Like,
Because then people trust you more.
Yeah, we couldn't get permission because they don't want you to know the truth.
But it's actually, they couldn't get permission because they're lying.
Lying,
Fake it till you make it.
So nah, bro. Lifetime, they not trustworthy. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with that. I agree, but at the same
Isn't
time,
Lifetime the channel of Little Women?
They are the channel with Little Women. I love me some Little Women though.
Wait.
I love me some Little
Women
tiny
Atlanta,
women.
Little Women
Wilding out.
Atlanta,
Little
Women.
LA.
Yeah, that shit. But the serious thing, it's like Lifetime went from just making like
Movies,
like
TV movies.
like
Women
TV
movies.
movies for like
For
aunts and
And
older
moms.
women.
literally for women.
Really for women, you know what I'm saying? Which is tight and all, but then now they started getting into this like sensationalist shit that makes no fucking sense.
Oxygen
and now we're
is
at
doing
this
it?
point now. Well, Oxygen just do nothing to play like crime, like Snap.
Yeah, they
now.
switched.
Really?
They
up.
switched. I remember it was like a year and a half
Investigative
ago,
murder porn?
and they like made an announcement that they were switching it to like just basically crime.
The Snap.
It's like G4.
channel. Yeah, so it's basically all Snapped, different variations of Snapped.
That's why. What a downturn.
They were like,
I mean,
and
I love me some Snap now.
they were like, listen, we're mature now. We don't need to show
We
ratchet
can breathe
fighting.
now.
We don't need no more ratchet fighting. We're gonna invest.
You
Y'all
know
like
what's
Snap?
Natalie
These
Nunn's
bonds.
ass and her long,
She has a very
4
long-
foot long
That chin-
face.
Jay
That
Leno
face
chin?
is very long.
Oh, wait, are you talking
She
about
got the
Natalie?
crimson
Natalie.
chin.
I remember Natalie. She
Yeah.
was the Crimson Gin.
Yeah,
I called her that
and she
as
runs
well.
LA.
I run LA.
I remember that one chick got pissed at her because she was defending Chris Brown, and that was when that shit popped off.
I remember her saying that I run out LA shit like
Yeah.
on the phone with her brother, and
Yeah.
like you could hear him. He's like, "Why do you keep saying that?" That was a great show.
It was.
It was a great I fucking loved Black Girls Club. Every season,
Black.
someone...
Black Girls Club.
Every season, someone's stuffing it up in the pool. And then I remember one season, like, this one bitch took it to the next level because she threw this other girl stuff in the ocean. And I was like,
disrespectful.
ooh.
Damn, that's despicable.
Shit may not
Ooh.
come back.
Nah, man. My Walkman's gone.
I don't know where this shit is at. I don't even know if it's in there topic, but so we talking about chicks wilding out, bro. We got that chick in St. Petersburg, though. The lady in the goddamn McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
bro.
Oh yeah, I had that set up
it.
as last, but I could switch those around.
It's perfect to put it right here.
The last one just doesn't feel. I don't want to end on the last story I've got as last now, but we can.
Something can come in.
Yeah.
We can leave it on that.
Make it happen.
I'll give you the weight.
You
So
know they gonna have to hold on to this one. I get it. They'll get at the end.
The
McDonald's?
Yeah.
Wait, we're
Alright.
gonna put it on the
all right, so
under the light.
here in Florida, we have a lot of dangers, right? You know, you've got like alligators and
Gators.
do we have crocodiles?
Yeah, we got
Gators
I
and
think
bears.
I think we
I
got
don't
mostly
think we have
gators.
crocodiles.
We probably have some on like certain coasts.
So
And the South.
I just
Yeah.
want to
Florida.
read you this. I just want to read you this headline more than anything. The headline is really it's hot right now. This is a local news station.
Who started
It's
Florida
Channel
Man?
9.
Yeah, I was gonna say that same.
36,158 shares. Wild monkeys with herpes in Central Florida. Population on the verge of doubling. So,
Is that those are the monkeys?
What a video game!
Have the
like,
monkeys from Ocala made it down? Is that what it's?
Those must be the
they're
monkeys.
from Silver Springs in
Okay.
Marion County.
Oh yeah,
So
that's what that is.
the problem is that the herpes virus that they carry is deadly to humans.
Oh.
Okay, cool. What is it? Planet of the Apes.
They
Here we go.
are racist macaws, or I don't know how to pronounce
Macaw?
macacas.
Macaques.
Macaques.
They're macaques.
Macaques.
Don't say it like an old gangster.
They were brought here back in the 30s as like an amusement park deal. They were put on an island, and but they didn't stay. So they've been found all over the place in Central Florida, including where there was a sighting on top of a children's school in the Villages.
Damn.
The Villages, I didn't even know there were children there, but whatever.
Okay. Yes. I
It's
get what you're
very,
saying.
very heavily old people. And last year, or I guess 2 years now, back in 2017, there was a cell phone video recording of aggressive monkeys taking over a park pavilion and going after people. So
Damn.
You
these.
see,
No, go ahead.
those
Weaponized.
fuckers would
Monkeys
come.
are kind of scary.
They would come from fucking Ocala. There would be
Product.
herpes monkeys,
Herpes monkeys.
herpes wild like rabbit herpes monkeys.
Where'd they get the
escape.
herpes?
They're monkeys.
What
They're
herpes
fucking-
is it?
Came from here. I don't
They're
know.
monkey
I don't
No,
know.
but I'm saying,
Oh,
but
no,
they always have the herpes?
The name.
Maybe.
I have to go all the way to the bottom of this to find the name of it. The name of the herpes particular strain is MCHV1.
MC
See,
So it's not
That's
not
too many letters.
T virus.
So
It begins.
how mad would you be though? Like you legit, you walk out of Publix, got your Publix sub,
Pub
got your pub sub, get your chicken tender. It's a tendy one. You walk in, right, and then you see this fucking little macaque just hauling ass up the fucking parking lot.
you try to
Like
grab your
Jumanji.
sandwich
It's
off.
like,
It's
no,
like
it doesn't even
Jumanji.
try to grab, like it tries to grab the sandwich a little bit, and then it just quickly bites you and run the fuck off.
and then,
you
and now
fucking
you
hear
have
this
death
shit.
herpes.
So that's how they give it to you, by biting you?
Bite or a scratch.
Bite or scratch. So
Oh man.
a University of Florida professor, Steve Johnson, what a name. He said
Former football player.
that people should never approach these animals. People shouldn't feed them. It's not legal to feed them anymore. That sounds racist.
You can't feed them anymore, don't you know?
Yeah, those motherfuckers are wrong.
But he is an expert. He was part of a team that spent years studying these particular monkeys, like not just this type of monkey, but these guys.
Damn.
So
The herpy monkeys.
Yeah.
these herpy monkeys. Researchers estimate that the population in Silver Springs is around 200. That's a lot of fucking monkeys.
That's
You
too
gotta-
many.
Wait, 200 monkeys?
200 monkeys.
Nah, man.
They've
Just
been
in
there
the
for years.
springs.
Nah, man. It's tower
They've been-
defense and we losing.
They've been
By
there
the
for years.
year 2022, there are probably going to be around 400 monkeys.
Come on, Caesar. I can't do this.
The same guy said, at some point, the state will have to decide what to do with the animals.
You got to shoot them.
Remove the animals from the environment,
Meaning shoot
or
Yeah.
remove the animals, sterilize the females, and put them back.
On the island, they can
it-
swim.
admitting-
They're adapting. What you mean?
Admitting the second option could be expensive and dangerous for those who have to capture the monkeys.
Kill.
So
Yeah.
and in the end may not make much of a difference. It's going to be a problem. Continual growth of the population is going to occur without intervention. So essentially, this guy's saying, kill these fucking
herpy
monkeys.
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 Kill
Kill the
these
herpy
herpy
monkeys.
On one hand, I don't necessarily agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm very, like,
Pro
I love
animal.
all the animals. But,
These herpy monkeys.
Okay, so
They should go somewhere.
there have been no human deaths ever
Oh.
reported from this strain of. Wait, what the fuck? What is that? Wait a minute. So how do they know it is deadly to humans if there are no human deaths reported?
Gotta send a test.
This doesn't make any sense.
Because they know for a fact if you get that shit, you gonna die.
They just know what's
They're like, we just know it,
So
bro. You're gonna
crazy.
die. You're
But
gonna
they
die.
say that it suggests that the risk for transmission from these animals is low.
But here's the thing, bro. Those little fuckers are fast. Like
Yeah.
And they're strong.
They'll already run. You can go to Silver Springs, right? You just be hiking, and no fuckers will run up on you and like try to steal your bag if you got food in there.
What?
Like, give me the shit.
Can you keep like a gun on you?
I mean, it's again, bro. It's Florida.
Would you
so I'm
stab
pretty
a
sure
monkey?
you can. I don't think
I
I'd
don't think I
stab
can
him.
stab a monkey.
He's
no.
too fast.
No,
Yeah,
I'd
man.
stab the fucking thing. You
I
know?
kick
think-
him
No, but that's
away.
What if
you
he
get him-
steals your knife?
I kick him.
Crab battle?
They can do that. Then you fucked up. Yeah, it comes
You
crab
know.
Yeah,
battle.
like
Crap
what if
battle.
like 4 of them gang up on you and like steal your weapons?
Look, you gotta sit down. Like, nah. I feel like.
you gotta start kicking at him.
Yeah.
That makes me kind of sad. I think my problem is like with monkeys or any type of ape, like I wouldn't want to hurt it. Cause
What about lemurs?
I love lemurs.
So any primate.
all the primates, honestly, I wouldn't want to do anything to them, but like
What if you?
I feel like they're definitely like in the mindset like I'll get you if you don't get me.
Yeah, like what?
You
Okay,
know,
so if
like-
you got to protect your baby from like a herpes monkey,
Well, then it gotta go.
you gotta
But
be
then,
specific.
but see, I'm stupid enough to be like, "Oh, what if we'll be friends?" And so like, I'll try to.
See, that's the problem.
See, you can't. Nah,
I'm that.
you gotta
guy.
respect animals from a distance first. You can't just be like, nah, we cool.
It run up on me and
I'll be
get shot.
sitting there and I'll be like,
I'll slap it.
like, and then it'll come to me and snatch
you.
my purse and bite me
Yep,
and
and
like
then you dead in 10 minutes.
run away. Yeah, and then that's that. But like,
Explode.
yeah. So I have that problem. I think I need to just not.
Be friends with monkeys.
Yeah, I'm too nice.
They're too fast. Those
They're-
feet.
Chimpanzees.
They're so cute though.
Those clothes, though.
You know, and they're just trying to live.
Can't
And I'm
trust
just
them.
like, man, you're just trying to live here.
Just trying to do
I'm
their
just
thing.
trying to live.
They're little thieves. They
I'll
smoke
help you
cigarettes.
out.
They do.
And drink
They
alcohol.
also drink alcohol and get fucked up on the beach, bro.
Yep.
They'll fucking
They're
do all
so
that.
cute.
That would be something that's loose in Ocala once again.
Yeah.
It
Loose
sounds
in
like an
Ocala.
Ocala animal.
Monkeys.
So for our big finale, there was a video going around social media.
Social media.
Socialist.
Um,
Socialist media.
after a McDonald's employee was grabbed by the shirt by some old white dude. She was a younger
Yeah.
black woman. And she just starts fucking going on his ass
Yeah,
with
show me this
every
video.
right.
Oh yeah, she was
with
going in.
every fucking single right. He grabbed her by the shirt, I guess, over a straw. She informed him he had to ask for a straw. I'm assuming that, they're doing that whole thing. And he immediately, there's a video of this. He grabs
grabs
her,
her by the collar.
and she starts fucking straight hood punching. Like, it was,
Good.
yeah, it was great.
Fuck him.
His face, yeah.
Fuck him.
There was a dude trying to hold her back, and I was like, bro, can you just go around and like suplex or something? Like,
Oh,
what are you
yeah.
doing?
Because, at the end of the day, regardless, I think a lot of people forget that just because I work at a restaurant, bitch, I am a human being. I am a person. I am just at my job. You do not treat me just any kind of way, because
Yeah.
you want to. And the fact that he thought it was okay to reach over
the counter.
over the counter and grab her. It's like, no. Let me remind you what we're doing
he
here.
caught most-
This is not.
Yeah, he caught most exquisite hands.
So I guess she learned how to box when she was a teenager, and she kind of
She
whooped
whipped that ass.
She's about these
She was-
kids.
As she should have.
She's like, I'm gonna show you, bro. I'm gonna show you some shit real quick.
You think you're gonna just reach
with
over
it.
and touch me?
I just find
Grab me? What the fuck?
I find it wild that people upset with the dudes. Like, oh, why them niggas didn't do nothing? Like, bro, she can handle herself, bro. She was
real.
whipping his ass. It's like you
Harley
want them to
Quinn
jump in and then fuck their shit up. Because here's the thing: they would have jumped in, then now this nigga can flip it back. Like, oh look, they jumped me.
Yeah, there's two of them. It's only one of
She
me.
can get away with the solid. She got the solid defense of this nigga literally grabbed me.
Yeah.
So
no,
that-
he pulled her.
Yeah,
he
exactly.
Oh shit!
Exactly.
And then
So
she pulled him.
She was exactly. She pulled the
So
fuck
the
out
man's
of him.
name is Daniel Taylor. He's
Yeah.
40 years old, and he was arrested, charged with 2 counts of simple battery, her attorneys want the charge elevated to felony battery.
What makes it felony battery? Like you went there with the intention to just trying to whoop on somebody?
I need this straw.
I don't know the difference. But McDonald's said that it is its highest priority for the safety of everyone in the restaurant, and added, "We firmly stand with our employees everywhere, including our employees at this restaurant who were involved in this incident."
Ooh. Get him.
Like
I thought she got fired. That's
No,
what I heard.
She's not getting fired.
Oh, good.
Well, I mean, watching this, like the way he grabbed her,
Yeah.
like
She
the
better
fuck?
not get fired.
Yeah.
Like, because he was an aggressor at that point.
Oh, yeah,
like you
she
can't
just-
walk
she just
into an
defended herself.
establishment
Yeah.
and do shit like that. No, bro, I don't know what you think this is, but yeah, a lot of people get it twisted when they think for some reason when they're ordering food that they
Yeah.
can just be a dick
Asshole.
like for no
I don't
reason.
get it, bro. I
and
don't
it's
get
like,
it.
my guy,
Like-
calm down.
Like these people literally these people literally make your food, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not disrespecting the person.
No, hell no.
I can't see what they're doing with my
Yeah,
food,
for
bro.
Nah, until it comes to me.
Like it's a courtesy, bro. Like I'm not gonna do it, bro. I'm not gonna do it.
And once again, it's like they're a person just like you. They're just there to make their money, like how you go to your job to make money. Like it's not like they don't want to fucking be there. Like
Nah.
They got the time to beat your ass.
Yeah.
Like it's not
There's
like
that
they
too.
that. It's not like they that worried about their job.
They're on the
No, they
clock.
can find
dude.
another
They're getting
one.
paid for whooping your ass
Yeah.
until they clock
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
You know.
Catch it.
no, that's like, I think definitely he was deserving of getting that. I feel like she should beat his ass more. I think she should have hopped up on the counter, just did a whoop, did a pop pop pop. You know.
Just see you would have messed up your case. Then you can't overkill.
Yeah.
You can defend yourself, but you can't go to
Kick that
stop
nigga in
him.
the chest.
You get like one kick went on the ground, probably.
No, cause like who the fuck like that
No, she
pissed me off. Like he should have like grabbed.
Yeah, nah, that's
Like, cause now my question is, what the fuck he thought he was gonna do?
I guess
Uh,
I don't know
get
what
his
he
straws
thought
like
he
a-
was
He
doing.
was gonna
give
do.
me the straw.
Give me this motherfucking
Give me
straw,
the
bitch.
straw.
You black
I have a
bitch.
tooth. My teeth are
Right.
sensitive.
fucking straw.
Ah.
Like damn, that's wild.
Soft
bro.
boners right there, man. Get your ass whooped.
Like niggas wild in Florida. That's
Oh,
another.
so wild.
Be Florida man. Always on the pro.
But no, bro. Like how you feel? Like
People should be able to defend themselves. Period.
that shit.
No, yeah.
I don't. That's for real though. I don't get how motherfuckers can treat fast food people. Like
Oh,
that.
nah. Any kind of
Like,
person that
nah,
makes
bro.
food, I can't
Nah, I
insult.
can't do it.
No, I don't.
It should be it should be like an instinct thing. Like don't mess with the person.
I
who's
respect
bringing me
you.
the food. Like
Well,
I default.
not even just like food people. Okay, for example, like someone who maybe works at the hotel who cleans. For
Yeah.
you
Oh,
or
that too.
something.
Yeah, no.
Don't be
definitely.
a dick to them either.
Yeah,
Like
access
I
to-
mean,
Like people that wait on you and serve you, like,
that's just their job.
yeah.
They are not your personal fucking servant. Okay, like they're not anybody's person. They are doing a paid job, and you need to treat them with fucking common decency and respect. Like it's just, I don't know. Like I wonder, like would he do that to his family member or something? Like would you treat some? Like would you just grab them by their shirt and pull them like that? Like
He needed the straws bad enough. I'm sure he would.
You take out that trash.
All right, so I've
I think
Take
I
out that
told you
fucking
guys.
trash.
Did I ever tell y'all about the time I went to Chick-fil-A? And
Chick-fil-A.
Chickly.
Chick-fil-A?
They're throwing sandwiches at gays.
No, and I was like, they weren't throwing sandwiches at the case. I was standing in the front of the line. It was next my turn, and then this old white guy like came up and like went around me, and I thought maybe he's waiting for his food or something, so I didn't say anything. And then when the person was just like next, this motherfucker went.
You went yeet.
Excuse me, sir. This
Did you say something?
Well, no, I looked at him.
You should have.
And I looked at the person at the register, and I was like,
So
it would have
So-
been a
and
justifiable
then
murder.
I just like the lame person I am. I just patiently waited for the next
that is
person.
kind of lame.
She
It is
actually-
pretty lame, but I'm too fucking polite, bro.
So do you guys remember when McDonald's had the spicy
Polite babe.
McChickens?
Spicy McChickens?
Yeah, it was,
I feel
it was
like
a
I've-
couple years ago.
Oh.
I still work back. I worked at Moe's, and there was a McDonald's, and I went to this McDonald's every single night. It was my treat. I would have a spicy McChicken and a McDouble. I'd make a McGangbang. and
Oh, yeah, I remember those things
That
now.
was my treat.
Yeah.
So, but every time I would ask for the McChicken, I would specifically ask for a motherfucking spicy McChicken.
Just like that?
Exactly like that. Got a lot of kicks out of like the 16-year-olds or whatever that
Let me
worked
get a
there.
motherfucking spicy McChicken.
Yeah. Essentially. And then one night, and I did this for like 2 weeks, right? Mm-hmm. And then one night, I believe this girl's name, because there was Pretty Ricky. That's
of course.
There was a drive-through girl. Her name was Ricky. I used to call her Pretty Ricky.
Okay.
And
subverted.
So like I was well known at this McDonald's. You know, it wasn't
you could
like
say motherfucking spicy McChicken.
Yeah, like it was every day. So like I believe the woman's name was Rakisha, if I remember correctly, and she was probably about 250 pounds, at least 5'11", and
big bitch.
Had the blue contacts in.
Oh,
okay.
Sounds aggressive.
So like she's also the manager at that point, like the shift lead or whatever, and she's the reason that she's Pretty Ricky told me I couldn't get my food through the. She's like, my manager told me that I can't serve you. And I was like, oh. So I go inside, and she's like, oh, don't think just because you came inside I'm going to serve you. Oh. And I was like, what do you mean? My money's just as good as everybody else. And she's like, you were disrespectful, da-da-da-da-da. I was like, I've been in here for the past 2 weeks doing the same thing. You know, like, it's not a big deal. So overall, she threatened to call her cousins.
Oh.
And I told her,
above the law.
All right, if you want to get ratchet, let's get ratchet. And she got very upset about that, and at that point,
I bet you did.
I think that's. I can see why she would get upset.
She's about to come for your neck,
She was
boy.
coming for your neck.
She was about to hop over the thing,
rip your throat.
And
did you run out?
No. Two moderately sized Puerto Rican men held her back and said I needed to get the fuck out of there.
Family ties.
So I come back drunk around 6 a.m. because I figured she'd be gone. She was not. But I knew a guy who worked there.
Oh, no.
And he's like, she's going to call the cops on you. I was like, I'll go. I'll leave. I just wanted hash browns. he like, I'm like almost at the end of the parking lot. And he's like, yo, come back. She says, if you apologize, you can get some hash browns. I was like, shit, I was going to apologize if she's here anyway. I'm just trying. So I still don't feel I needed to apologize, right?
You would have apologized.
No,
with your
I
face.
feel like it's fair to apologize because I feel like she was doing her job in the sense that you're coming through the drive-through, you're cussing, off
got
top,
minors in there.
She told me I was being racist, and the owners told me you got minors in there, but it was after 11 p.m. And if you have minors working, it was a Thursday night. And it was not during the summer.
Do we always obey the child labor laws in this country?
Well, if they had a break, they might have been able to still.
No, they shouldn't. No, you can't be past 10 p.m. on a school night, and it was 11.
Yeah.
Aha. So
well, either way, I mean, you don't have to be
that.
you don't have to be a minor to feel disrespected when someone cusses at you. Like some people don't appreciate that. So like, I don't think it's necessarily crazy for her to feel that was disrespectful.
Yeah, but I've been disrespected 1,000 times in food service, and never have I been allowed to turn people down for their money.
Let me get a motherfucking McChicken.
It doesn't matter. I have been cursed at. I have been told I am a piece of shit. No, not by your manager. Your manager will tell you.
I mean, well, maybe not at Steak and Shake, because I will say at Steak and Shake, them people can do whatever the fuck they want. True. And you need to give them their motherfucking you need to give them their spicy chicken and their chicken tenders, whatever the fuck they order. Like at Steak and Shake, there's no standard in terms of like how the customers can like talk to the employees and stuff. But maybe McDonald's cares about their employees. So
bullshit! They're replacing them with fucking kiosks. So no, fuck McDonald's. I'm glad they took the side. I mean, they took the side of their employee in my instance,
which is nice.
And it was a franchiser. So like, I guess McDonald's. One thing that I can say from my experience in this story is McDonald's takes care of its employees, even though you're working at McDonald's. So. At that, we're at about an hour. I'm nicotine deprived and weed deprived, so we're gonna cut it off.
It's been like an hour.
Anything else?
It's a long hour. Oh yeah. Just wait on young Raditz.
I think next time I go to a drive-thru, I'll be like, let me get a motherfucking
Yeah, but you're a girl. Nobody's gonna get mad at you. Everybody's gonna think it's cute, and the same girl would be like, "Hey, girl," like she would. And that same girl wanted to fuck my coworker. She was like,
"How do we get
all
here?
about him?"
How do we get here?
Well, because afterwards, I tried to hook them up so I could like get on her good side.
Playing matchmaker.
Because I was trying to get free
food.
Let me get a motherfucking McChicken.
Let me get two of them though.
Get all
Code for two.
Motherfucking McChickens and a motherfucking sweet tea.
Just like, like
It's not like you came in and disrespectful, like, hey, y'all pussy ass motherfuckers, let me get a motherfucker.
Yeah, well, that was the thing, too. They said, like, a lot of people come through there, like, saying the N-word, and I'm like, I didn't, though. Like, what does that have to do with me?
Oh, if you said the N-word, there'd be no defending.
Right. It's like, what does that have to do with me? But I didn't say that. I was like, oh, yeah. And she's like, and you better be glad, because I'm a boxer, too.
Yeah, I was like, well, invite that girl from that other McDonald's.
You are, man.
Yeah, go in the pant.
She definitely could have whooped my ass without her cousin showing up. I'm going to say that.
No, I mean, how you describe her sound like a big bitch. Like,
Yeah, she
just, like...
But I wasn't stepping down from a fucking McDonald's employee until her cousin showed up.
First of all, hold on, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm gonna stop you right there because that's my fucking chapstick.
No, this is my chapstick.
I gave to you.
Yeah, okay, she gave me the chapstick.
You kept using it and taking it.
No,
and so I bought a new chapstick.
We'll keep going back.
So that you can have that.
The shirt too.
We're gonna keep going back.
We're gonna
with the shirt.
Not with the shirt.
That was my shirt that he kept wearing. So I got another one.
Relationships are meant for mutual theft. And on that note, do we have anything to add? We good? Zav?
I think everyone should just take care and brush their hair, but also wear clean underwear. But if you don't wear clean underwear,
wipe your ass.
At least wipe your butt.
Please do that.
And have clean genitals.
Don't fight McDonald's employees because apparently they all know how to box.
Oh, they'll beat your ass.
Yeah.
Don't fight anybody's employees.
2 for 1 hands.
What do you mean? What about Blackwater's employees?
Who?
Exactly.
Wait, what?